Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of United Kingdom 1-penny coins. These small but historically rich coins have captured the hearts of collectors for decades, and certain issues can be incredibly valuable, depending on their year, mint mark, and condition. In this guide, we'll explore the top 5 most valuable UK 1-penny coins, giving you insights into their history, unique characteristics, and market value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection, this detailed breakdown will help you spot treasures in your own collection. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 1-penny 2008. While you might think modern coins are common and hold little value, this particular penny in rusty condition has captured the attention of collectors for its unique characteristics. In this video, we'll cover its history, notable features, rarity even in damaged states, current market value, and some useful tips for collectors looking to expand their collections wisely. So, grab a cup of tea, and let's get started. The UK 1-penny has a long history, but the 2008 edition is part of the decimal coinage introduced decades earlier, in 1971, when Britain fully transitioned from pounds, shillings, and pence to a decimal system. The 2008 penny was minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, featuring the iconic portrait by Jodie Clark on the obverse, and the reverse design displaying the crown portcullis with chains, a symbol historically associated with the Palace of Westminster. While the 2008 penny was produced in large numbers, modern pennies can still hold interest for collectors when they exhibit unusual conditions, striking errors, or, in some cases, natural patterns such as rust, which we'll discuss today. At first glance, a 2008 penny may appear ordinary, but there are details worth noting. The coin is made primarily of copper-plated steel, which is why it is particularly susceptible to rust if exposed to moisture or improper storage over time. Rust gives the coin a distinct appearance, often turning its once bright surface to shades of brown, red, or even black. Collectors often find that coins with unusual discoloration tell a story of their journey through circulation and environmental exposure. In some cases, the rust may accentuate certain details of the design, creating an almost one-of-a-kind aesthetic that can appeal to the right buyer. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone collect a rusty penny? Surprisingly, even coins in poor condition can become desirable among niche collectors. Rusted coins, especially from modern mintage like 2008, are not common in the numismatic market because most circulated coins are handled frequently, cleaned, or replaced. A naturally aged penny that shows rust but retains its original features can become a conversation piece or a specimen for educational purposes. While it won't compare in value to rare 18th or 19th century coins, its uniqueness lies in the natural patina and the story behind its wear, which sometimes draws curiosity at coin auctions or online marketplaces. So, what is the market value of a 2008 1-penny in rusty condition? Generally, modern pennies in circulated or damaged states have modest value. A standard 2008 penny might only be worth face value 1 penny. However, for collectors interested in unusual specimens, a rusty penny can sell for a slightly higher price, often ranging between $423,000 depending on the appeal of the rust pattern, completeness of the design, and demand among enthusiasts. In rare instances where the coin exhibits both rust and minor mint errors, the price can climb even higher, but it remains a niche market. If you're considering collecting modern pennies in unusual conditions like rust, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, handle the coins carefully and avoid cleaning them aggressively, as cleaning can reduce collector value. Document the coin's appearance with high-quality photos to show potential buyers the rust patterns and any unique features. Second, store coins in a dry, temperature-controlled environment to prevent further deterioration. Finally, research the market thoroughly. Auction platforms, numismatic forums, and social media collector groups can give you insight into what similar coins are selling for and help you find buyers who appreciate these unique specimens. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 1-penny 2008 in rusty condition may seem unremarkable at first glance, but it offers a glimpse into the fascinating world of modern coin collecting. Its copper-plated steel composition makes rust a natural occurrence, adding character and individuality that appeals to certain collectors. While its monetary value may be modest, its collectible significance lies in its rarity among modern coins and the stories that such a well-worn piece can tell. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, coins like this remind us that every piece has a story, and sometimes, beauty lies in the imperfections. Next up, the United Kingdom's 1 penny from 2004. While pennies from the 2000s are often seen as common, coins in circulated condition can still hold interest for collectors, particularly those who focus on modern circulation coins, minor errors, or unique wear patterns. In this video, we'll delve into the history of the 2004 penny, its distinguishing features, why even circulated coins can be collectible, current auction values in dollars, and practical tips for collectors who want to make informed decisions. Let's dive in. The 1 penny coin has been an integral part of British currency for centuries, and the 2004 edition is part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971. During this period, the UK fully transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a decimal system, which simplified transactions and modernized the nation's currency. The 2004 penny was issued under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and features the familiar portrait designed by Ian Rank Broadley on the obverse, reflecting the Queen's dignified and timeless image. The reverse side displays the portcullis with chains, an emblem historically associated with the Palace of Westminster, symbolizing both security and parliamentary authority. Although millions of these pennies were minted in 2004, their appeal today comes not only from the design but also from their condition and the story each coin tells through circulation wear. The 2004 1 penny is composed primarily of copper-plated steel, giving it a bright reddish-brown hue when new. In circulated condition, the coin can exhibit a wide variety of wear patterns, including smoothing of the portrait and reverse details, scratches, minor dents, and discoloration due to environmental exposure. These characteristics make each circulated coin unique. Collectors often value coins with even moderate circulation because the patterns of wear reflect the journey the coin has taken through everyday transactions. Additionally, subtle minting variations or minor striking errors can sometimes appear on circulated coins, making them more desirable to certain collectors who specialize in modern coin anomalies. While a 2004 penny is not rare in the traditional sense, coins in circulated or damaged condition are less frequently sought after, which paradoxically makes them more interesting for niche collectors. Circulated coins often show evidence of real-world use, such as scratches, discoloration, and edge wear, which some collectors appreciate for the historical narrative they convey. Coins that retain a good portion of their original design despite circulation can attract attention, especially among those collecting modern UK pennies or studying the effects of circulation on coin longevity. It's important to note that heavily damaged coins may have limited monetary value, but their uniqueness can appeal to hobbyists who enjoy the story behind the coin rather than just its rarity. So, what is the market value of a 2004 1 penny in circulated condition? Generally speaking, a typical 2004 penny in circulated form has a modest value, often close to face value, which is just 1 penny. However, for collectors looking for coins with unique wear patterns or minor minting anomalies, prices can increase slightly. On online auction sites, such coins may sell anywhere from $331,000, depending on condition and interest from buyers. Coins that retain sharper details, despite wear, or display unusual coloration can fetch slightly higher prices, while heavily worn pennies typically remain in the lower end of this range. For collectors seeking a bulk lot of circulated pennies, these coins can also provide an affordable way to expand a collection or practice grading and evaluation skills. If you are interested in collecting 2004 pennies or other modern UK coins in circulated condition, here are some helpful tips. First, handle coins carefully and avoid cleaning them aggressively, as this can reduce both aesthetic and collector value. Second, examine coins closely for subtle minting errors, unusual wear patterns, or discoloration, as these factors can make even a circulated coin more appealing. Third, document coins with clear photographs and notes on their condition before listing or trading them. Fourth, use reliable auction sites, numismatic forums, and social media groups to research recent sales and understand market trends. Finally, consider coins in bulk. Sometimes, acquiring a set of circulated pennies can provide insights into production variations and give you opportunities to spot rarer specimens over time. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 1 penny 2004 in circulated condition may appear ordinary at first glance, but it offers collectors a unique perspective on modern coinage. Its copper-plated steel composition, historical significance, and the subtle wear from circulation make each coin one of a kind. While these coins generally have modest monetary value, their collectible interest lies in the story they tell and the opportunity to observe variations in modern minting. For both new and seasoned collectors, even circulated pennies can be a valuable addition to a collection, offering insight into the history, production, and daily life of currency. Next up, the United Kingdom's 1 penny coin from 2005, a coin that many may overlook due to its relatively recent minting and common circulation. However, even coins in bad condition can hold historical significance and collectible value. In this video, we will explore the history and background of the 2005 1 penny, its unique features, its rarity and demand even in damaged condition, the current auction market value in dollars, and essential tips for collectors looking to expand their collections responsibly. The United Kingdom's 1 penny coin has a long and storied history. Traditionally part of the pre-decimal and decimal currency system, the penny has been a fundamental denomination in British coinage. The 2005 1 penny was minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and is part of the modern decimal series, which has been in use since 1971. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, while the reverse showcases the segment of the royal shield designed by Matthew Dent, a design that links modern coins to a larger representation of the United Kingdom's heraldic tradition. Despite being a coin from the 21st century, the 2005 penny reflects the continuity of British coin design and the attention to detail that collectors value. While these coins were produced in large quantities for general circulation, each piece still represents a snapshot of British history and culture at the start of the 2000s. The 2005 1 penny coin has several unique features that make it interesting to collectors, even in poor condition. Its composition is primarily copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish hue that distinguishes it from older bronze pennies. The size, weight, and thickness are consistent with other decimal pennies, but the royal shield design on the reverse sets it apart. When combined with other coins from the 2005 series, it can form a full image of the shield, which is a visually appealing aspect for collectors who enjoy completing sets. Even in bad condition, certain features such as the Queen's portrait, the mint year, and parts of the shield can still be discernible, which helps maintain the coin's historical and numismatic relevance. The 2005 penny also carries the subtle details of modern minting technology, such as precise edge milling and clean strike patterns, which can be appreciated by serious collectors at first glance. A 2005 penny may seem too common to be of interest, especially in heavily circulated or damaged condition. However, rarity is not always just about age or mintage numbers. Collectors sometimes seek coins that display certain production anomalies, misstrikes, or other imperfections, which can occasionally appear in modern coins. Even if the coin itself is in bad condition, there is a demand from collectors looking to complete a chronological set or acquire examples of coins showing wear patterns from everyday circulation. Damaged coins can also serve educational purposes, helping collectors study the effects of circulation and environmental factors on coinage. Coins like the 2005 penny in poor condition often sell for modest sums but are still part of the numismatic ecosystem, ensuring that even widely circulated coins maintain relevance among collectors. The current market value of a 2005 UK 1 penny in bad condition is generally modest due to its high mintage and prevalence. On platforms like eBay and specialized numismatic auctions, these coins often sell for anywhere between $216,000, depending on condition, rarity in specific sets, or interest from collectors. Coins with unique errors, such as off-center strikes or unusual plating anomalies, can sometimes fetch higher prices, even if the coin is otherwise damaged. While it may not be a high-value collectible in isolation, it can be a valuable addition for someone completing a full set of modern pennies or showcasing coins with historical circulation. Where if you're a collector considering acquiring a 2005 1 penny, even in bad condition, here are a few tips. Inspect closely. Even coins that appear worn can have small, subtle errors or features that increase their value. Look for misstrikes, double dies, or unusual minting marks. Compare prices. Check online auctions and coin catalogs to understand the going rates for pennies in similar condition. Complete a set. Modern pennies gain additional appeal when part of a complete set of the Royal Shield design series. Consider acquiring other years to form a full shield display. Preserve carefully. Even damaged coins benefit from careful storage. Avoid cleaning them aggressively, as this can further reduce their numismatic value. In conclusion, the United Kingdom's 2005 1 penny may seem like a simple, everyday coin, But even in bad condition, it carries historical significance and has a place in the world of numismatics. Its design, connection to the Royal Shield series, and role in modern British currency make it an interesting collectible for those seeking to explore modern coinage. While its market value in damaged condition remains modest, its educational value and potential for completing sets ensure it is more than just loose change. Collecting coins like the 2005 penny can deepen your appreciation for British history, modern minting practices, and the subtle complexities of everyday currency. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 penny from 2001. Though it may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, this penny has its own story, history, and unique appeal for collectors. In this video, we'll explore its background, distinctive features, rarity, auction market value in dollars, and provide essential tips for collectors looking to add it to their collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your coin collecting journey, this video will give you a comprehensive understanding of the 2001 1 penny. The 1 penny coin is part of the decimal currency system introduced in the United Kingdom in 1971, replacing the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence. The 2001 1 penny coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, designed by Ian Rankbroadley, which has been in use since 1998. The reverse, crafted by Matthew Dent, showcases the segment of the Royal Shield, a design introduced in 2008. However, in 2001, the coin still carried the traditional crown portcullis design, symbolizing the rich heritage of the British Parliament. The 1 penny of 2001 was minted in large quantities at the Royal Mint, primarily in Birmingham, making it a common coin in everyday circulation. Despite its availability, this coin has garnered attention among collectors due to specific variations and its condition over time. Coins from the early 2000s are now reaching over 2 decades in age, and as they survive in higher grades such as fine or very fine condition, they become more desirable in the numismatic market. The 2001 1 penny coin has several features that make it recognizable and interesting to collectors. Its diameter is 20.3 mm, with a composition of copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish tone that darkens slightly with age. The obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II is finely detailed, showing her wearing the tiara, with inscriptions that include her name and the year of minting. The reverse, featuring the portcullis with chains, is finely engraved and represents one of the last designs before the Royal Shield series replaced it. Collectors often pay attention to small details like die variations, slight minting errors, or unusual toning. Even though 2001 pennies are common, coins with subtle irregularities, such as double strikes, misaligned lettering, or unusual coloration, can command higher interest among numismatists. While the 2001 1 penny was widely circulated, finding one in fine condition today is becoming increasingly challenging. Circulation over 2 decades means many coins have scratches, worn edges, and faded details. A coin in fine condition still retains much of its original detail, with minimal flattening of the portrait and clear visibility of the reverse design. Collectors particularly value coins in fine or better condition from this era because they represent a time capsule of early 21st century British coinage. Even though it is not considered an ultra-rare coin, its demand has been steadily rising among those who seek to complete sets of modern pennies in collectible grades. The coin's significance grows when paired with a full set from the early 2000s, making it a staple for serious collectors as of today. The United Kingdom 1 penny 2001 in fine condition typically sells at auction for around $425,000, depending on the coin's specific quality and the presence of any notable variations or toning. Coins that display exceptional preservation, unusually vibrant color, or minor minting errors can fetch higher prices, sometimes reaching $114,000 or more. While these values may seem modest, they reflect the coin's status as a modern collectible rather than a rare antique. It's important for collectors to monitor online auction platforms and coin dealers for the most current prices, as market demand can fluctuate based on trends in coin collecting and the availability of coins in higher grades. If you're interested in collecting the 2001 1 penny, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Condition matters. Focus on coins that retain fine details, minimal scratches, and clear inscriptions. The better the condition, the higher its collectible value. Look for variations. Pay attention to minting errors, unusual toning, or double strikes. These minor differences can make a common coin significantly more valuable. Preserve properly. Store your pennies in coin holders, albums, or cases to protect them from moisture, dirt, and handling damage. Proper storage maintains their value over time. Track market prices, regularly check auction sites, coin shows, and dealer listings to stay informed about current market trends. This helps you make smart purchasing decisions. Complete sets. Consider collecting pennies from the same series or adjacent years to create a more comprehensive and desirable set. In summary, the United Kingdom 1 penny 2001 may seem modest at first glance, but it holds significance for collectors interested in modern British coinage. Its history, detailed design, and potential variations make it more than just a piece of everyday currency. While not extremely rare, coins in fine condition are becoming more sought after, with steady demand in the numismatic market. By paying attention to condition, unique features, and market trends, collectors can ensure they acquire valuable pieces that will hold both sentimental and monetary value over time. Next up, the 1 penny from 1971. This coin may appear ordinary to the casual observer, but it holds an important place in British numismatic history as part of the country's transition to decimal currency. In this video, we'll cover its history and background, unique features, rarity, collector demand in circulated condition, current auction values in US dollars, and practical tips for collectors. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned numismatist, this guide will provide a thorough look at the 1971 1 penny. The 1971 1 penny is historically significant because it was one of the first decimal pennies issued when the United Kingdom fully transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to decimal currency. Decimalisation occurred on February 15, 1971, a day famously known as Decimal Day. Before this, Britain used a system that had been in place for centuries, and the shift to decimal coins was a major economic change. The 1971 1 penny coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, a design created by Arnold Machin, showing her wearing the tiara. The reverse features the crowned portcullis, a symbol closely associated with the Palace of Westminster, designed by the celebrated engraver Christopher Ironside. This design was used on pennies until the 2008 redesign, making the 1971 penny part of a long-running and historically significant series. The 1971 1 penny has a diameter of 30.8 mm and was minted in bronze, which gives it a rich, reddish-brown hue that naturally darkens with age. The obverse shows a finely detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, complete with the inscription of her name and the year of minting. The reverse design, the portcullis with chains, is highly symbolic, representing the British Parliament and giving the coin a distinct historical and artistic significance. What makes this coin particularly interesting for collectors are minor variations and minting inconsistencies that can appear even in coins from a large mintage year. Errors such as misaligned edges, unusual coloration, or partial striking can add to a coin's appeal. Even in circulated condition, these coins provide a tangible connection to a pivotal moment in British monetary history. While the 1971 1 penny was minted in extremely large quantities, its availability in decent circulated condition is becoming more limited as the years go by. Circulated coins from 1971 often show signs of wear, scratches, and color fading due to over 5 decades of handling. A coin in circulated condition retains most of its design but will show visible signs of wear, which collectors must consider when assessing value. Collectors are increasingly interested in early decimal coins, even those that are circulated, because they mark a historical shift in Britain's coinage system. While not rare in the strictest sense, finding a 1971 1 penny that is well preserved in circulated condition, with clear details and minimal damage, is more desirable than it might seem. Coins with unusual toning or minor minting anomalies can generate particular interest among numismatists and today's numismatic market. A 1971 1 penny in circulated condition generally sells for around $432,000 at auction, depending on wear and eye appeal. Coins in better circulated condition, with sharp details and less corrosion, can fetch closer to $5. Collectors often pay a premium for coins that exhibit any unusual features, such as double strikes, die cracks, or particularly attractive toning, as these minor details can make a standard coin stand out. It's important to note that early decimal pennies are steadily increasing in interest among collectors, and market prices can fluctuate depending on availability and demand. Keeping an eye on auctions, online coin marketplaces, and specialized dealers is essential for anyone looking to buy or sell. If you're interested in adding a 1971 1 penny to your collection, Here are some helpful tips. Examine condition closely. Even circulated coins vary in wear. Look for coins with clear details on both the obverse and reverse. Check for variations. Subtle minting errors, unusual coloring, or other anomalies can increase a coin's collectible value. Preserve properly. Even circulated coins can benefit from storage in protective coin holders or albums to prevent further deterioration. Research market values. Regularly check auctions, coin shows, and online platforms to understand current pricing trends. Build historical sets. Consider pairing your 1971 penny with other early decimal coins to create a more comprehensive and historically significant collection. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 1 penny 1971 is more than just a piece of bronze. It's a historical artifact marking Britain's transition to decimal currency. While not extremely rare, circulated coins in good condition hold steady interest among collectors due to their historical significance and the increasing difficulty of finding well-preserved examples. By paying attention to condition, variations, and market trends, collectors can enjoy both the historical and monetary value of this coin. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about British coins from the 1970s or tips for expanding your collection, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. Happy collecting, and may your coins remain in excellent condition for years to come.